Hello and welcome back to this next video to complete our password generator tutorial. So basically we were at the point in the last video. What we have done this, we have created outside this template folder base.html file. Base.html file basically means that this is the file which in this file we want something like we want a theme that should be applied on all pages. So for example, if I want to have this text on all pages, for example I want this text password on my all pages, so I don't want to go to every page and just write copy paste this password. Just I need to extend this base.html file like this way. After extending this file, and this password will be apply, or any other things you wrote here will be apply on all pages. So let's see how it looks like you all know, to run our server we need to write python manage.py run server, and I want to change my port to 8100. It is by default running on 8000, but right now it's busy, so you don't need to run it on 8100. You can simply run on run server. So I'm running on 8100, and now let's see how it looks like. Okay, so we don't have by default any endpoint that it goes. It is by own. So this is the text that I wrote on the base.html, and it's printed out here. So this was the basic purpose of base.html. And the other thing you need to know about is that in last video what I have done is this in this app inner template folder. What this it's mean that Django give you the opportunity to have reusable apps. What I mean by reusable apps mean that if in a project I have multiple apps and I make this generator app and I use in this project, I want this app in other project as well. So I don't need to create it from very start. I need to copy this app and just paste over, then everything will be working. So by this way, when you have your own URLs, your own template folders, and so it will be very easy. The main purpose of making inside the template folder another directory with the name application is that whenever you have multiple apps, like I use this generator apps, and there is one other apps with the name of hello, so it will also contain this template folder. So how Django will distinguish between this template folder and that other template folder? So that's why we are inserting this template folder, and within this template folder we are inserting another directory which is the name of the application, so that Django can distinguish between multiple apps and multiple apps templates. So now we are moving forward. Now our template is running and it's good, and now we are coming to our main functionality, which we want to create a random password generator. So first I need to write here password generator. If I am not wrong in my spelling, okay, it's right. Okay, so password generator I wrote here, and the other thing I want to write is that let's make a form, a simple HTML form. Okay, and in form what I want some selection. Okay, in selection I want simple option, and it should not be on next line. Why it's going on next line? So I am giving here some sizes, I mean the size of password. So first I need to give our selection a name. I name it, give to name equal to selection, so that we can get this name in our URL. Like I'll give it the name length. You can give any name, and I also give this option value as well, so we can get it. Value is whatever it's written here. So let's check out this simple form, how it look like. So let's come here and refresh it. Oh, you can see it is just a simple 6. Why it's not a selection? Okay. What is the problem is select. I am wrong, I have written it selection, sorry about that. So you can see it's the basic selection. I am making this selection for the length of the password which we want to generate, how much length will have our password. So I think it should have minimum 6 length, and I will give additional length option as well. So I have duplication of these for more values, like I will make it 7, and I will make it 8, 9, and then 10, and 11, 12, and 13. I think I need to make one more as well, 14. It will be looking nice. So I need this value to change as well, because this value will be when the form is submitted, this what is written in the value will be sent in the request. So we are going to receive these values out there in the view. So we will look out there. So let's check it out. Oh yes, now you can see we can change. We have multiple selection option. So now this doesn't mean that what is this for. We need to write something here as well to as a user know that what was the purpose of this. So the purpose of these options are it will be password length. So I will just simply write here simple length will be enough. Let's check it out. Okay, it's looking great, looking nice. So it is great. Small letter will be right, and I should have a BR. Okay, and now I want to have a submit button as well. So input, we should have for a button submit, and submit button should also what we want to carry out here is submit button should have with the name of generate password. Generate password, so it will generate the password, and let's see how it looks like now. Oh, it is. I need to hit a BR as well, so it's look like great. Okay, now it's looking great. So no need to write a generate password. I think the value should be generate password, not submit. I'm once again wrong, so it should be submit. We can't tell generate. We should try to generate in value. So I was thinking it was value, and it's not value. I need to write it again, generate. Okay, if I am not spelled wrong. So it's now working. It's generate button, it's good, but this button didn't do anything right now. So in order to work this button, we need to have here action as well. In action, we need to give this a path to where this, after submitting this button, where should it go. So for that we need to have a URL first. We need to create a new URL for that first. Whenever we are creating a new endpoint, we need to create a URL first. So I'm coming here to our app URL, and I need to have a new URL with the name. The URL should be I think password will be right. I don't want to have /home, but I want by default it should be our home page. I don't want to have /home and all these things. I just want it should be by default on our home page, and this is our password URL, and then I should also write password, which is a function I will be defining right here in the views. So coming to the views, and just need to copy for now and paste it here, and give the name password right now. As we make a view and URL, we also need a template as well for this password. So here you can see that it is this yellow line, which means it's not pip 8. It is not according to pip 8. So I need to pull pip 8. If you don't know about pip 8 and just come here and reformat code, it will write for you, but you should know about that. The next thing, after password HTML, I need to have this HTML. I need this template as well, so I will copy here a new file, password.html. okay, so right now I just need to have return password, nothing else, just to work out there. So for this to work, I'm coming here to our home, and in action it should go to this password.html page. Okay, so let's see it works. I'll refresh our page. It's not, you can see that we don't have that home endpoint, it has been deleted, so it should work on this simple main endpoint which was given in start. So here you can see you have length and you have generate button. Now when I click on generate button, it should go to password page. Here you can see it is on password.html, but there is a problem is that the current path password.html did not match any of these, so we don't have any path with the name password. It should match like this, so I need to check it out what's the matter. So first we need to check our URLs. Here we can see password. Okay, everything is right, so we should write here just password. I think we need to write it in this template tags like URL, and right here the name of our URL, we should have name as well here. So new, this name will be defined out here in this URL. So password, it should now work. Now when I click on this generate button, we are on password page. I wrote there password, there is password. You can also look here in this URL. By default our request is get, so in get we can anything you submit in the form will be written out here. So here you can see we are on password page, and length is 6. Why length is 6? Because we have selected here 6, and when I want to select 12, enter, and it's now 12. So now how can I generate a password of length which is given here in small letter? So let's define this thing in our views. So coming to this views.py in this password, so let's define out here. First I just want a simple thing, password equal to my password. What I want is whenever we visit this page, there should be this tag available out there. So this is context, this is the thing I want to send in the template. This is the basic dictionary which is called context. So I will be sending this context to my this context will be sending to my template which is password.html, and how can I access it? I can access it just by this template variable, these two curly braces, and the name of that variable which you send in the dictionary. So let's check it out. Now you can see it's my password. My password is what I have sent in the views.py. Here you can see it's working. That's great. Now how can I extract from the request the length which the user is send us? I'm talking about this length. How can I get this 12? So how can I show this 12 whenever I go to password page? So you can get anything of request from this request variable. So I can check I want to write a length equal request dot get, and the name of the variable is length. Whatever this variable name is should be written out here, and I want this length to pass out here, and I also need to update it here as well. So let's check it out, is it working or not? how it's working. It is 6 because I was selected. I also select there 6 as well. Now I select 12. When I generate is 12. So here you can see it's working. But how can I now click on this generate and it's generate the password of length I have selected out here? So we need to work on this first. Now how can we generate password? Basically we need to have character first. So I need to generate a character list. There should be a list of character first. So this character list, what I want to do is have list, and list have write all ABC E F G H I J K L M N O P Q R S T U V W X Y Z. My typing not that good of yours. I think you will be very fast than me, but just I write this A to Z small letter. Now I want to send random numbers of length, which length is given the user to that page. So I need to import random. We don't need this. I don't want to delete it. This HTTP response. So I have removed that HTTP response. We don't want there. So I want to add a random from. I think I need to write import random. Okay. So here we will get the length. So I need to generate the password from this character of this length. So for this I need have a loop for x in range length. Okay, so in this range I want to run this loop, and what should I will doing? I need to have this variable as well, password. Okay, so this password will be plus equal to random dot choice. It's randomly select a character from this character array, and we need to have this password in our context. So let's check it out. It's working, or how I need to update this file as well, because we have changed the context variable, so it's now password. Let's check it out, it's working or not working. So I need to generate 12 length password and generates. It's an error. Oh, str object cannot be interpreted as integer. It's right. It's right, because we can't str object cannot be interpreted as integer. So let's see where is the str object. Okay, here is the str object. It's coming in string. I need to convert it to integer, and let's check it out. It's working right now. Refresh the page, and here you can see a password of 12 length. You can change the length from here as well. I am giving length of 1. I am giving length of 10. I am giving length of 50. You can give whatever length you want. Wow, it's giving me a password of any length. So if I check it out here and just check it now, it's working. How much length password I need, it's giving me that password. So that's it from this video. In next video, what we will be going, we will be giving here more option, like we need uppercase in our password, we need special character in our password, we need numbers in our password, and we will be doing some styling as well, so it should look like a real password generator. Thank you for watching.